Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings, then you have room enough to receive. So, great day. It's hump day, you guys. It's Wednesday. Let's get it this morning. Um, I'm getting acclimated to my new norm, whatever that is. But I'm here. Great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. So obviously, um, I tell you guys all the time, the live is about you, but it's about me. Good day, cousin Nikki. So I'm gonna get a little bit of let go this morning because I need it. I need it this morning. No holding me back. I'm running on track. No more loose ends and opinions. I'm breaking on now. I'm pushing right through. No more doubt. This fire is true. All my visions, my ambition, unique gifts that I was given, they will come into fruition when I trust my intuition. Good day, Razia. Let's go. I'm ready. I know it's my time. Hit the ground running, gonna take what's mine. Let's go. I'm ready. Gonna take what's mine. I'm taking back my life. If I'm too much, then let him find less. I deserve the life I see in my dreams. It's about time I start to believe. My ambitions, unique gifts that I was given, they will come into fruition when I trust my intuition. Let's go. I'm ready. Hands are steady. I know it's my time. Hit the ground running. Gonna take what's mine. Taking back what's mine. I'm taking back my life. Let it hit you. Let it sweep you off your feet. You don't need to have it all planned out. Standing on the precipice, jumping the abyss. Oh, I can't wait until I have no doubts. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. It's a sunny I know. Hit the ground running, gonna take what's mine. I'm taking back my life. Good day, good day, good day. Sometimes all it takes, you guys, is a song. That's all it takes. And so I needed that this morning. Um, a reminder that hey, what's mine is mine, and I'm taking back my life. So I hope that you guys got what y'all needed from that this morning. So good day, good day, good day, beautiful people, good day. We here. I got the affirmations for today. We're gonna get us a spirit junkie card, and then we're gonna get us a card from the Faces of Ocean. And we are going to have a wonderful Wednesday because guess what? You already are. You woke up this morning beautiful. So I am so proud of you. regardless of what went on yesterday, regardless of what may you can even phantom what could go on today. Don't worry about it. Just stay present, stay available, pay attention to what's going on right in front of you right now. That's it. That's all that matters. So let's get these affirmations this morning. The first one says, I enjoy moments of silence and solitude. I listen to my inner wisdom. I enjoy moments of silence and solitude. I listen to my inner wisdom. And that's so funny that we would get that card this morning because even with working at the new place, I finally get the opportunity to be quiet, you guys. Um, and I like the silence. Um, I like being in solitude with myself. What I don't like, and I'm just telling you guys this, what I don't like that sometimes people talk and they want you to listen to them, but they don't listen. So when they're talking, you're actively listening, you're participating in the conversation, or you participating by actively listening. But when you get ready to open up your mouth, they not listening. They don't care nothing about what you got to say. And so the funny thing is that that's where my inner wisdom started to kick in and say, hey, it's okay. That means that either you're talking too much or don't you talking to the wrong person. And it's okay. Because guess what? I can actively turn this listening off too and not listen to what they got to say either. I can do stuff good. Oh, oh, y'all. Miss Wanda here this morning. Good day, Miss Wanda. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. And so sometimes silence is golden because you get to hear your inner self. And so that's even when I tell you the learning process, I get to learn off of these things because I'm sitting in my silence. And baby, when I tell you that I be in there talking to myself because I be coaching myself through processes and all kind of stuff. And I'll be like, okay. So I had a whole little meditation thing sitting on the floor in the shop yesterday. I love that. I love to be able to do that. Not saying that this is a long term thing, but it's a right now thing. And I'm taking the opportunity to hone in on me, not whatever else is going on in this particular business, but to take care of myself. Hey, Maddie Patty Pie. Good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful. Um, so the second affirmation says, faith creates a path. She said, yep, I'm getting right in here. You okay? Okay. They say, hey, Maddie. Hi. So it says, faith creates a path forged in love and trust. Fear creates a path set by insecurities and doubt. Ah. You sure you good? Stop stretching your shirt like that. So what they're saying is that when you walk by faith, when you going into the unknown and you don't know how things are going to turn out, that path is forged by love and trust because you trust yourself and you love yourself enough that you're not going to put yourself in harm's way. You're not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize your peace, your happiness, or your love, or whatever. And so I was worried about it too, Michelle. When you said it last night, I was like, and I couldn't tell if it wasn't working or not, but here we are this morning. So I'm grateful about it too. And it says fear creates a path set by insecurities and doubts. Fear, we get that from letdowns and we not so stable with ourselves. We don't know exactly what's going on. They say, hey, you don't have to know what's going on. All you have to do is, it's so funny because that song, trust your intuition. When they tell you, hey, no, don't do that. And I probably shouldn't say this to y'all, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I had somebody pay on the cruise, and this is how honest I am, you guys. My intuition, I'm gonna tell you what my intuition said. It said he ain't gonna finish paying. Keep that $500 until he pays the rest. And I didn't. I called Carnival Cruise and I had him on the phone and I booked his little stuff or whatever the case may be. And he lost $550 because he didn't continue to pay. So my intuition knew that he wasn't going to pay that money. I asked him several times before he paid, like, is you gonna pay? It don't I don't want you to lose your money. I got it, I got it, I got it. And it hurt my feelings that Carnival Cruise got $550 from somebody that's not even going. That's the reason why I told you guys that I opted out not to do the $25 deposit and stuff like that. Because what? Because people will throw $25 down, $50 down, and then when it come to do that chunk of payment, they be like, "Oh, I don't got it," and they'll lose that $50. But do you know how many times that happened where these cruise people then picked up that money because you don't get it back? I'm just saying. And so, um, had I trusted my intuition, I could have been able to give him that money back, but he lost it. And so um sometimes I can see stuff that I can't control either because that wasn't about me. You understand? Like I said, I could have kept the $500, held on to it, because he sent it to me, not to Carnival Cruise. He sent it to me and asked me to book for him. And I could have held it and said, hey, I'm just going to wait till he send the rest of the money so that X, Y, and Z. But I didn't do that, which is absolutely fine. Um, like I said, I didn't lose anything, but I'm honest like that. Um, yeah, I beat myself up because I'm like, I could have just kept that $500, but then everything in my spirit say, no, you wasn't gonna keep that $500. You know what you was gonna do? You was gonna call him and be like, I didn't book it. Here, you can have your money back. And so I'm gonna stop beating myself up about that. uh, let's get us a Spirit Junkie card this morning. Yup, it's non-refundable. Um, and it's horrible, especially when you putting deposits down for those cruises. Um, that stuff is, you can get insurance and stuff like that, but he booked late. That was one thing, and so yeah, no. It's over with anyways. Everybody that's going is paid up. Our cutoff date is over with, and so we are now getting ourselves together to get ready to cruise, baby. And so I don't know if you guys want to mark your calendars, but May I think it's probably the 17th or something like that, or the 16th or 18th or something, because I don't know what that Monday is. That whole week, I will not be live. And I love you guys, but I don't love you guys enough to pay $100 and something for internet for the week. I don't pay that for internet for the month. So I won't be on here. So I get a break, you guys get a break. And the phone probably won't be working. She said money be funny, plus I can't drink that much water. I understand. But I'm so grateful to be able to take this trip with my mom. Look at here. Look at here, you guys. And I know y'all can't read it. It says, I'm committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. I am committed to my greatness. I am committed. Not nobody else. I am committed to my greatness, to bring forth my greatness, I will no longer play it small because I'm not small. Everything I do is extra. So look at yourself like that. You may be small in stature, but you got big dreams, you got big hopes, all those things. Quit playing yourself small. We think of things real small, and that's why I tell you sometimes the universe be saying, no, think bigger. No, think bigger. And you be like, well, no, I just wanted this slice of the pie, and the universe saying, no, 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 no. I want you to think bigger than that. And I'm like, wow, think bigger. 2 weeks ago, I probably wasn't thinking about this little herb job. Um, and it's not as if I get up and think about it now, but the thing is that I know that there is a opening here. I know that there is something that I'm supposed to be learning, and I know that I am here for a reason and a season, and I am taking the opportunity because something bigger is coming. And I'm accepting that because my mind is wide open and I'm thinking bigger, better, more. I want more for me, for my grandbabies, for us, for you. I want more. I want better. So be committed to your greatness because you are absolutely amazing. You okay, Pooh? Okay. I keep checking on her. I ain't used to her being back here this long. She like school today. So I keep looking over here at these cards, you guys. And I don't know if okay, let me say this. Let me finish shuffling first. Because they said one thing at a time. Let's get it. Okay. So this came inside of a box, you guys. And these cards, they really small, anyways. And it's like, I don't know if it's 10 cards in here. So they this big, but so I think Friday, because I'm probably doing 3-card readings. I think that I'm going to throw this off in there a little bit because they call Faded. It's a pocket love oracle cards. So I think because we usually don't have a whole lot of people on here that get readings on Friday, which is absolutely amazing because I get to get to everybody and not shut anybody off or whatever the case may be. And so I think because I keep looking at these cards, we're going to try them Friday with our 3-card readings. So I'm do the normal 3 cards or whatever, but we're gonna try them and see how they work. Cause remember those inner child cards that we did 2 weeks ago? Baby, yeah, they was on point. They was calling us out, and I allowed people to pick their numbers or whatever the case may be. And yeah, I really enjoyed those cards. We ended up being on the live for almost 2 hours. So let's see what this one got for us this Friday, you guys. Look at here. So the card for today is Ocean of Shame and Regret. I'm gonna show it to you. Ocean of Shame and Regret. I got you, but Friday. It's Wednesday, cousin Nikki. um I think 5 days. I think Monday through Friday, you guys, from like 11 to 3. Because I get off when it's time for me to get this Matty Patty Pie. Um, so yeah. Good day, Miss K. Good day, beautiful. Ocean of shame and regret. It says guilt, remorse, and self-loathing. Mm, wow. Now, ain't that something? It says, I embrace the power of self-compassion. Shame is a heavy and petrifying emotion that keeps you trapped in the past. Wow. So, um, that goes a little bit with that. Faith creates a path forged in love and trust, and fear creates a path set in insecurity and doubt. The girl, don't worry about it. It says shame is a heavy and petrifying emotion that keeps you trapped in the past. It operates at the lowest vibration, limiting your ability to manifest positive outcomes and attracting more negative experiences. By confronting shame and choosing self compassion, you elevate your energetic frequency and open the door to brighter, more empowered future. So, first of all, anything, my granny used to tell me that anything that you are ashamed of doing or ashamed of, you shouldn't be doing it anyways. And we've all done things that we feel shamed for or regret doing or whatever the case may be. And today, again, it go all the way back to that song, Let Go. Let go of that shame, of that regret. You did it. So what? You lived through it. So what? Who judging you? So what? If they are, so what? The whole thing is that they don't know the mind frame you was in, what you was going through in the moment, and what you had to do, the things you did. And so, even as I'm talking to you right now, you know what's popping up in my head when my granny used to tell me about prostitutes. Okay, and if I hope this ain't no trigger moment for somebody, but whatever. And so, um, she used to talk about prostitution and all kind of stuff like that. And I wear my feelings on my face, so my face was probably frowned up or whatever the case may be. And she looked at me and tucked her head back, and she said, "Are you ashamed?" And I said, "Well, Grandma, I know it's not me, but dear, I." She said, "Sweetheart, you don't know what you will do in a moment that you need to feed those children that you're having. You don't know what you would do in, in order to get the things that you need for those babies or whatever the case may be." And I was like, holy crap. And at the moment, I still was like, yeah, not me. You got me messed up. And then I thought about it, and she was right. Yep, I might be shameful at the moment or whatever the case may be, but that was something that I probably would have needed. And I haven't had to prostitute or anything like that in order to take care of my kids. What I'm saying is that I was able to look at it from a different perspective once I got a little older, because at that moment I couldn't do it. But once I got a little older, I'm like, who am I, first of all, to be looking at anybody doing anything? But second of all, what if I had to do that? What it so the thing is that let go of the things. Some people have been on hardcore drugs and they've been able to surpass and get off of that thing. Don't let people hold you hostage to, oh, you used to be a dope fan. I used to. Go ahead, you can go and live back there, because I don't live there no more. Don't let people hold you in a spot in which you don't dwell in no more. And you don't have to be shameful or regret anything. It happened. Half the stuff that you probably shameful and regret, you don't even remember. And I ain't trying to bring it up for you either. Because guess what? It don't even matter. It don't matter. So it says what to do now. It said confront the uncomfortable feelings and memories that you rather forget. This shadow goddess embodies the guilt, remorse, and self loathing that can haunt us, often affecting our behavior in our relationships because we're holding on to something that we shouldn't even be holding on to. It says your past does not define your future. Everyone makes mistakes and has regrets. I told you that. Everyone has made mistakes and has regrets. But endlessly punishing yourself serves no one. Endlessly punishing yourself, living that moment of regret or shame over and over again, don't serve nobody. It just it mess up your future relationships. It keep you in a spot of doubt and fear. Let it go. It says take a closer look at the burdens that you've been carrying and consider laying them down. Embrace this opportunity for transformation and healing. Oshona shame and regret may bring discomfort, but she also offers you a chance to release your past. Free yourself from the shackles of guilt and self loathing. Acknowledge your mistakes, learn from them, and commit to a path of self compassion. Acknowledge your mistakes and move on. You did it. You lived through it. Everything is fine. Why would you still continue to beat yourself? I shouldn't have did that. And, okay, you probably shouldn't have. But now what? Oh, good day, brother. Good day. How are you? I hope you're feeling better this morning. So, with that being said, it goes on to say, Oshun and Shango, the god of thunder and lightning, were the parents of the first ever twins, the the Biji. With this judgment, no, the community found the birth of the twins scary. Faced with this judgment, Oshun gave her twins to either Oya or Yomaja for their protection. As a singular Orisha, the and I don't know if this is an I or L because they don't have right in the Labiji involved to symbolize harmony, balance, and dual blessings. So the healing ritual for this is because they always give us something to do. They say write down your regrets and shames. Hmm. Write down the things that you regret and the things that you are shameful for on a piece of paper. Acknowledge each without judgment. Just write them down. And when you're ready, burn these papers in a safe and controlled environment, visualizing your burdens lifting as the smoke rises. As the flames consume the paper, allow them also to consume your feelings of shame and regret. So, a simple way of being able to just let it go. Some things that you are shameful for, the things that you regret doing, they say, hey, just write it down. Don't be judging yourself while you writing it down. Just write it down. Be like, hey, yeah, I took drugs in 1988 and to such and such, or whatever the case may be. I did X, Y, and Z, and I'm shameful for it. I stole money from my job. Whatever the case may be, whatever you regret, whatever you feel shamed about, write it down. And as the paper burn, as you burn the paper, let that ish go. Because you holding on to a past that has already happened. It's you already over the hump. So why you keep going back there, beating yourself up, or somebody bring up, oh girl, you remember when you used to? Yeah, I'm glad you remember, cause nope, you gonna take that somewhere. I don't need people to remind me of what I used to be. I know who I am, and I know what I used to do. I know where I used to be. So I don't need people to constantly remind me of that. And I have my own regrets or whatever the case may be. And I'm learning, just like they telling you, to let that shit go. Let it go, because it's not serving you. You continuously beat yourself up about something that happened 20 damn years ago. And you continue, let me take it further, to beat other people up about shit that happened 20 years ago. Let it go. You still not dealing with them, but you pissed off at them. Why? They not even in your circle no more. What you still mad about? They got down on you for $10, $20. You ain't messing with them no more. Like my grandma said, they bought and sold their ass for that money. Because guess what? You lost a real good friend. That's it. Let it go. And do better for you. You guys are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. And I love you right where you are. I don't have no judgments towards you. And I don't have regrets and things like that. I'm letting those things go. Half the stuff I can't even remember. And I ain't trying to either. I'm doing fine. Being present and available right now. Doing what I'm doing right in the moment. Stepping into my power every day. And knowing that I'm perfectly imperfect for me and the people around me. And the things that I need and I want, they are mine. They are coming to me. I am going to get what I deserve and not to take away from anybody else. And so that is absolutely, Miss Wanda. This is the no judgment line. Because we all have things that we can judge one another on. But nobody is better than anybody else. Celebrities are only celebrities because we make them celebrities. They not on a pedestal. Their life is not no better than ours. Just because they have more money. Guess what? More money, more problems. And so with that being said, I want you guys to go out, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. You are loved, you are kind, you are peaceful, you are everything that you need to be right now. Let go of that regret of what you didn't do or what you should have did. That time has passed and move forward. Because I'm looking forward to seeing all the great things that you are going to do. So, with that being said, it's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's get out here and do our thing. You remember it's 3-card readings on Friday, and I'm going to do this faded card. So, let's get it. It's hump day, everybody. Thank you, Razia, Robert, for tuning in, Miss Wanda, Miss Kay, Michelle, Alex, Crazy Rock Granny. Thank you, guys. I love the energy that we display right here. And again, the no judgment zone, I love that. And so, with that being said, I will see you guys right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Let's go be blessed, you guys. I love you. Bye bye.